bitch till she knock me. 2 3s, fast sleeves, tryna pop 3s. Politicking with the G's, tryna pop a squeeze. Bitch, politicking with the squeeze. Fucking niggas, baby mama quaint till they knock me. SDK still trip, run down with a Mac, leave a 3 nigga missing. Remember, posted in a back, me and Sleep in a strip. Slide through the north and catch a squeeze, we gon' flip. Free Sleep still on me for that K, I ain't mad. Rack a 3 with a K, cause I hate hard for that. Be another op lord every week and never last. They don't even ask who did it, cause they know it was.
All right, peace, bro. Let's start at the beginning. Give me a little introduction of who you are, where you were born, and what do you know about your early life in California?
Okay. For starters, y'all know me as TT, probably from the jump, Dollar Bill on this music shit. KS Feezy, Killer Squeeze Feezy, if you didn't know. Yeah, I was born in LA. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all probably already know my baby brother out there, Mad Max from Hoover, though. Not the rat, the one from Hoover, though, if you didn't know. Yeah, all that. Yeah, I'm from California. I was born in Lancaster. My mama from Baby Insane. My older brother from Baby Insane Crip. He from Insane Crip too. So I'm tied in with the Insanes type shit, and they connect gang with the Crims on the Dead Homies. If you ever take a trip out there to LA, it's Hussein shit. So yeah, it's kind of like all the way from Long Beach all the way to the town type shit. I know a lot of people be seeing me post from one day in Tulsa and 2 weeks later in LA. Yeah, a nigga from LA. That's how I got that connect.
Okay, how old were you when you moved to Oklahoma? And what was the
I
transition
moved
like for
several
you?
times. I moved several times. See, my mama was getting locked up doing time and shit, and the nigga like me would keep on running away and going and relocating and linking back up with my mom and my brother when she would get out the penitentiary and shit. So I want to say like the first time I came was probably like 5, but it didn't last too much longer because I wasn't all the way taken from my mom by then type shit. So when she got out, you know, they give women the chances to get their shit together and all that old shit.
Uh, this is like a little two-part question, but it's saying what was the move? All right, so when you moved down here as a kid, was it something that you understood, or was it something you were just thrown into as like a new world?
No, it was brand new for me. Oklahoma was very different from California. Like it moved hella far different. Like yeah, they had Hoovers and shit like that, and I was already knew about shit like that because of my family and all that old shit. But I ain't gonna lie, it was. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow, nigga. It was rough for a nigga when I first moved to the town on Hoover. If anybody know me, if anybody remember a nigga from Gilcrease, Elcott, it was rough for a nigga when I first moved out there on Hoover. Like I was from a whole nother place, nigga. They moved different. Everything just groove different. Even the Hoover niggas groove different. Like I had to learn fast. It ain't about where you from, it's about where you at.
Mm-hmm. Nah, real shit. So what was your first impression of Tulsa when you got here?
It was a lot slower than Cali for sure. It was a lot slower than LA for sure. I mean, I was a young nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. My first time going to Oklahoma, I was a young nigga, bro. I was still worried about trying to get back to LA to my mom and shit. I didn't even really give a fuck about Oklahoma. I was every chance I get, I was trying to run away and jump on the plane and go back to LA to my mama.
Yeah, yeah. Cause like I said earlier, I done been to LA and I know it's way bigger. It's a faster pace. When you said slow, I already knew. Like yeah, I already know.
Yeah, on Hoover.
But you mentioned your mom from Insane Crip. You know what I'm saying? So like, how did her background shape your reality coming up?
I mean, shit. OG Betty Boo, Braid, aka Braids, Baby Insane. First off, not Baby Insane, Young. She the last. She 2 generations before this one is going on now. So my mama really got rank in the hood. My older brother, my twin brother, ended up getting put on baby Crip, Insane Crip. Really, probably due to how much rank my mom had on the Dead Homies type shit. So like, yeah, my mama a gangbanger. On my mama, she in and out the penitentiary and all that. A lot of us grew up with our moms and not our dads. But the difference between me and a lot of these niggas, I had a gangster ass mama. My mama was acting like a nigga. My mama was going to prison, gang banging and all that old extra shit.
Yeah, yeah, real
Yeah,
shit.
and all that.
So did you grow up around any other family members that were active in the streets?
Yeah, actually like the final when my mama really went and did the big time and they separated like the last 3 of us, the youngest 3 of my mama kids on the Dead Homies, me, my little brother Max, and my baby sister. I ain't gonna say her name on Hoover. I don't need too many, a lot of people don't even
Mm-hmm.
know I got a little sister. But over like it did on my mama. It stripped us and it made me the older brother instantly. It made me the older brother because I had to look out for my younger too. When I was used to having an older brother, you feel me? That looked out for me.
Uh, what age did you first get pulled into the street life yourself?
Young, bro. I mean, my mama a gangbanger. My dad pimping over my dad. You know what I'm saying? Real 16 on the dead homies. Like you can Google him on the dead homies. Like young. I probably mentally got turned out probably by like the age of 10,
Yeah.
9, 10. I might have not, fully act up on it, but mind state, I used to lay in the bed and think about all this shit. I mean, I got a family full of this shit.
How do you think, you know what I'm saying, like having those California connections influenced the way people saw you here in Tulsa?
Uh, I got a lot of people that fuck with me that be on some shit like, like, damn, now that I get to know you and, just hear you talk and hear your lingo, how you go about shit. You not from Tulsa, like, yeah, you is really an out of state nigga. And then, I mean, from what I heard, a lot of the Tulsa niggas and, all that be on bullshit type shit. So I don't know if they, they kind of like, they kind of judge, California off of me, the folks that I know that know I'm from LA. Like, I don't know if they judge that off of me and how I act, but from what I hear, the Tulsa niggas be on bullshit, man. But I mean, they be on bullshit everywhere. LA nigga, I be on bullshit too. Oh, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it influenced anything because I don't even tell people I'm from California. A lot of these motherfuckers don't even know I'm from California. A lot of them motherfuckers don't even know that a nigga was adopted. Like, they don't know my background.
Yeah, but you can hear it though, because I heard it. So what was it like navigating the streets of Tulsa as a teen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like back and forth and then coming up here, you know what I mean? What was it like?
Shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to come back, so like, my brother would get out of prison. My older brother from Baby Crip, he'd get out of prison like, Insane Crip, I'm finna send you a ticket on Baby Crip. We finna da 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 da. So I go out there for him. I go out there and be fucking with my folks. I'm with Jap. I'm with my brother. I'm with Savvy. I'm with the niggas need to know. I
Mm-hmm.
come back. I be trying to lace these niggas on how shit really supposed to go on Hoover. And they don't, you know. That's what I learned. I had to learn fast. It's not about where you from. It's about where you at. Like, they don't really give a fuck about how things are supposed to go because I'm just wait till we get there. I know we gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down when we get there.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. So my next one is what are some things the outsiders don't understand about the gang life in Oklahoma or in Tulsa?
shit. For starters, in LA, it's a lot of blood hoods that fuck with the Hoovers. We under 5 Point Star, they under the 5 Point Star. The enemy of my enemy is your enemy. On the set,
Mm-hmm.
if it's okay, if it's rolling K on the dead homies, the bloods be on that shit too. Like, I don't, but that's why I say it ain't about where you from, it's where you at. But I'ma say this. In LA, you go to LA, ain't none of that blood and crip clicking up shit. It don't exist. On the dead homies, you'll see blood hoods fucking with hovers. Because the enemy of my enemy is my ally. On my mama,
Yeah,
they rolling K, we rolling K. You feel me? Like, that's
yeah,
what niggas is on. And then on top of that, like another thing in LA, they catching on to it in Tulsa. Ain't no Hoover Crip. Ain't no Hoover Crip. We don't, it's over with Hoover Cream. It's orange rags over blues on the dead homie. So, anything less than that can get, you know what, on the dead homie. So, but they catching on to that shit in Tulsa. The city was on it first. The
mm-hmm.
city had Hoover criminals out there.
Mm-hmm.
Tulsa had Hoover Crips everywhere. And I
Mm-hmm.
done been jumped a few times for saying I ain't a Crip. No cap. I
Now,
would put their names out there, the niggas that jumped me for saying I ain't a Crip. But now look, 5, 6 years later, now niggas talking about criminal this and criminal that.
that shit crazy. Uh, do you feel like there was some opportunities around you, or was it just survival the only focus?
Say that again.
Do you feel like there were opportunities around you, or was survival the only focus?
I had opportunities around me. I was just, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never been in a situation like that where you done been, you know what I'm saying, separated from, like, think about the role your mama play in your life. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? That's your everything. That's your confidant. That's your you trusting your mama. That's your, especially if a dad ain't in the house. That's your protector. That's your all that on West Side Criminal. That's your all that on the dead homies. So it's like when that shit gets separated from you, Groove, you really a lost cause out here on criminal. You really a lost cause out this motherfucker. And it's just like
Yeah,
I
what's the
grew up I grew up a lot different from a lot of these niggas, bro. I just never, my story, it's a lot of niggas' stories that's untold.
so
It's a lot of niggas' stories that's untold. I'm just lay it out like that. It's a lot of niggas' story that's untold.
no, that's real. What kind of situations did you find yourself in before you started focusing more on your music?
Shit. The same shit that every nigga go through. I was out here, with the bag, slanging. That's probably where a lot of niggas know me from, getting money. They probably like, I know that nigga from getting money. Yeah, I do all that too. A lot of, from getting money. Uh, Ain't no love out here, bro. When I went to the zoo, when I went to the penitentiary on my mama, I found out quick, like, things ain't all what they perceive to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a real nigga out here on my mama, you don't went through some hurt out here on Hoover, and I've been hurt before. I'm gonna keep it the thou wow on a dead homie. So yeah, when I went to the penitentiary, that's when all that shit was really shoved in my face, type shit. Cause I had to adapt to being by myself and really, you know, understanding and being okay with not having nobody to depend on. So I got over that type of shit real quick. But like after I kind of planted my feet in the town with the rest of these motherfuckers and all that, shit. When I went to the zoo, it opened up my eyes to a lot of shit on over. So
Now, I want to get back to the music, but just to go into you say the pen, is that something we can speak on? Like as far as how many times have you been? Was it once or like?
okay, so I just not too long ago I just got out for a little pistol case or whatever. And it wasn't even my case. I ain't gonna go too deep, but I'm gonna just touch on it. I went to the pen for a signed for a gun case. It wasn't my gun. A lot of people crack jokes. It really wasn't my gun on my key on my daddy grave. It really wasn't my pet. A nigga was salty about it, but when you play in the game that you play in, my nigga, that type of shit happens sometimes on over. So yeah, I signed for some shit that wasn't mine. I just got out the penitentiary for some little shit that I had really no business in there. You know what I'm saying? Doing the time for, but I'm grateful for it also because I made a big transition in my life this bid that I went. I'ma just speak on this bid. I'll
Mhm.
just say that it's the only bid I done did type shit. Oh.
So when did music become an outlet for you?
Actually, bro. My brothers do music. If y'all look up my brother on YouTube, which I'm pretty sure Big Bro by the end of this bitch gonna give y'all all the info. Go check it out. My brother do music. My mom's musically inclined. My mama got 7 kids. 5 of us is musically inclined. 5. Only 2 don't fuck with the music because they getting money another way. But 5 of us do music, no cap. So we really get it from my mama. I got a mama that's musically inclined, groove. So I always kind of had it in me. And like I said earlier, like I really tapped into that shit and realized that I could do something back when I was sitting in Angum Wally's back room doing the drums with Kenya and Simba and them on God. I ain't gonna lie. That's when I realized, like, damn, if you really wanted to, you can rap, nigga.
Hmm. So how would you describe your sound and what makes your music stand out?
Uh, I bring something new to the town. Let's just be honest, bro. I'm not trying to sound like J-Bo, you know. I ain't trying to and all that old Stockton sound. I'm
Hmm.
not into that, bro. I give life experience. I tell my stories on the beat. I think that's the difference. When I rap, I try to make a song based around a story something that I've went through. That's the only way I can give it to you so vividly and so in detail to where niggas like, oh, this nigga go hard. It gotta be true. It gotta be something that I experienced. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to give you that vivid picture of it the way I do.
Right, indeed. Uh, are there any artists either from Tulsa or Cali that influenced your style or your work ethic as far as the music go?
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna keep it 100. I know they done heard now, and I'm gonna tell y'all now. Y'all know this new nigga Draco, but y'all don't know the silly Billy Draco. Y'all don't know Draco before, bro. Y'all know Draco after he caught the case. I'm a real LA nigga on the dead homie. You see it all on me and all that, man. Draco. I got more though. I'm gonna keep it thorough. Y'all probably never heard of him. Go check him out. Big Fro Peasy. Big 4, the number 4, BIG4 space PEEZY. Go check Groove Music out. Go stupid. Go stupid. Another LA native on my mama. Who I fucked with Cinco the Low. Really Draco. The main niggas I'll say. Draco the Ruler. Larry June. A nigga from Detroit named Dex Osama. He's deceased now.
Yeah.
Long live Dex Osama. I liked that murder shit that nigga was
Sound
on.
familiar. I think I've heard
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Dex Osama, get on Groove. And I could give you a lot of other artists, but they'll be niggas that motherfuckers never heard of because they local LA niggas like One Take J and Cool Corleone. These niggas ain't mainstream yet. They local LA niggas like you gotta be from LA or be going back and forth to LA to know
Yeah.
them. Oh, and CLKKE. He a part of Yada's clan. I know y'all know who Yada is. CLK, capital K, period. Capital E, period. CLKKE. He run with Yada Clan. He another nigga that go stupid. Go check him out.
Yeah, make sure y'all check them out. So let's looking back at where you came from. You know what I'm saying? What's the biggest lessons you done learned so far?
Shit, you gotta let the past go. You know? You gotta live. You gotta live for the here and now. You can't live out the past. You can't dwell on, the things that happened to you, once before in life, because I ain't gonna lie, it might not seem like it for the people that know me or over when you're around me, it might not seem like I be thinking about it, dwelling on it, but I dwell on a lot of shit in my past, and you gotta let that shit go. If you wanna grow, you know what I'm saying, into what God put you here to be, whoever you believe in, Allah, God, Yahshua, whoever,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta let that shit go to grow into who they set you here to be, gang. And I used to hold on to a lot of shit from my childhood. Motherfuckers don't even know.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up because I can relate to that as far as when I lost both my parents. You know what I'm saying? I held on to a lot of shit and it's like you never know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that shit go because you never know when a motherfucker gonna be here when they last day gonna be.
You gotta cherish, you gotta value, you gotta watch how you treat people and all that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's love, let it be love and let it stay that. Because once they gone, you can't double back and apologize and take it back.
Nah, that's real shit. What would you tell your 13-year-old version of yourself today?
Um, my 13-year-old version, that was about when I was around when I was like Gilcrease Central Days. So like it don't matter what they think of you. You become who you were destined or set here to be, and become you. Continue your journey. Fuck what the rest of these motherfuckers think. I was too busy trying to adapt to my new surroundings that it was fucking up and putting barriers in my future, gang. I was too focused on what was in front of me versus focusing on the future.
No,
On Hoover.
I know we didn't get into it, but you know what I mean. Off camera, we talked about. You know what I'm saying? You've been shot. We ain't gonna go into that. But as far as for the youth, you know what I'm saying? What would you say to the youth, you know what I'm saying, that may look up to you, but only see the street part of your story?
It's like these niggas they say if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right. Yeah, I guess so. But at the end of the day, depending on what game that you playing, it's all a dangerous game. And
Mm-hmm.
and on my mama in this game, we play for keeps, gang. Like I was lucky. June June 6, 2015, I got shot in the head. I got shot 4 times. I got chased down on over, shot in the head on the dead homies. Like everybody don't make it through what I made it through on verse. So it's like if you can avoid it, avoid it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's damn near a thin. It damn near ain't no avoiding this shit when you dibble and dabble in certain shit. If you out here making this gangster music, this dissing music, this all that, yeah, you in that. You on internet taking pictures with the next nigga, but he deep into that. You in that. Like really, you gotta really pay attention to your surroundings because all it takes is one picture for shit to go bad. All it takes is for one status for you to have brand new ops. You don't even know. All you know is about two of them, but it's really six of them that's on you. You only know about two.
Mm-hmm.
over. Yeah, you gotta keep your eyes peeled and just pay attention to what you're doing. Like a nigga ain't knocking you if you banging. All right, do your thing, but just know what come with this shit on verse.
So like back to the music, you know what I'm saying, and that's real shit. You know what I'm saying. Like I don't want to just make it seem like I'm just chopping, but because I want to let's take a moment to pause and think about what you just said. You know what I'm saying? Because that was some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you've been hit 4 times and once in the head. There are not many people that make it through that.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
no.
People can get hit one time in the lower body and that's it.
Yeah, niggas get shot and niggas done got shot. Y'all know the stories. I ain't gotta say, but niggas done been shot in arms, legs, and
You know what I'm saying?
died
You
all over.
know what I'm saying? And so it's a reason why you here again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I guess that take me back to my other question where, you know what I mean, it's like, do you feel torn between the streets and your goals? Or have you fully transitioned into something greater? Do you feel like?
All right, this right now, and like right now at this moment, this is how I feel. So like they say the first step. Off top, I honestly say I feel like I'm still in the process of being. I'm torn right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in the process of fully transitioning because it's like, yeah, you can move, you can get out, you can get money, you can do what I did, get out, get money, get enough money to do what you want to do, the way you want to do it, move your family around, the whole nine. But it's if it's in you, bro, it's just in you, and it's like once blood is drawn. You know what I'm saying? Once a nigga done got a lick on you, you can move wherever the fuck you want to, bro. You'll wake up every day with them thoughts of going back or over like I do every morning. So don't get me wrong. I wake up to my babies every day. I take care of my. I'm an active father. I'm an active father. I ain't gotta say every day. Active father is every day.
Mm-hmm.
But I still had them thoughts. I still wake up and think about June 6, 2015. I still think about all that shit on the dead homie. So right now I'm still making my transition. And it ain't easy. My music is what I try to let that shit out with because if I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'll be on that TPD now when they just busted every other weekend.
Uh, yeah, yeah, we don't want you there. So I know you on the stool right now. What projects are you currently working on?
Man, okay, so boom. I got a project that I'm working on right now called Punching In.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody know me, they know I'm a writer. So I'm finna give y'all a whole project, 11 to 14 tracks, punching in, all freestyle. No phone, no pad, no nothing. All punching in on verse. Everything
Well,
I've been doing the last 2 weeks. and
well,
then, and
mhm.
then, other than that, I got another one that I'm working on. A lot of the shit that I kind of put together and I was in prison, and then probably like 3 songs. And then the other, it'd probably be like a 14 to 16 track joint, yeah, I'm gonna drop that motherfucker, gang. Another one of them motherfuckers, and I'm gonna call it Mr. Groovy Dance Moves. MGDM initials, Mr. Groovy Dance Moves. So I got Mr. Groovy Dance Moves, and I got Punching In. Them my 2 projects that I've been focusing on. I've been going live every weekend, giving y'all snippets. Them the 2 projects I'm working on. Movie, Mr. Groovy Dance Moves, and Punching In.
where can people find your music at? Like any, you know what I'm saying, streaming platforms.
For starters, y'all can always look me up on Facebook. Dxlla. I'm about to spell it. Dxlla. DXLLA space J space
Hmm.
BILL on Verse. Go check me out. That's DXLLA space J space BILL on Instagram. You can always go fuck with me. I drop my music, all new shit on there all the time. TTG 51501. That's TTG 51501. Yeah, 5150 plus one on the dead homies. Go check me out on there. My TikTok, I gotta go look and see what that. I just made a TikTok, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody telling me, make a TikTok, make a TikTok. Y'all should go viral on that motherfucker. I just made one. Group, I don't even remember my tag on over.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Are you open to working with other artists or mentoring young cats that's trying to come up?
Yeah, I mentor young cats, and I work with other artists. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said earlier, I'm not fully through my transition, so I can't work with all the artists, if you know what I mean. Not all of them. If they on what I'm on for their side, like I'm on what I'm on for my side, I ain't
Mm-hmm.
ready for that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't ready for that shit. On over, I ain't ready for it. Not yet. I still got a lot of heartache from that shit on the dead homies. I ain't quite over it yet. I'm gonna be honest.
No, that's real and that's understandable though. You know what I'm saying? Because, no, yeah, what's understood don't need to be explained. I'm gonna say it
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my last question is, you know what I'm saying? Do you have a final message to the city, your family, and anybody watching who feels stuck in the streets?
Man, listen, keep pushing. Tunnel vision. You gotta zone out everything that's around you, because everything that's around you that you open your mind and your ears up to hear is subjected to your opinion on things, and that's not the right time for that. You need to think and have a clear mind to figure out what you want to do for your future. Don't let no outside nothing, you know what I'm saying, weigh in on your suggestion, your opinion, your choice of anything that you got going on right now. That's where I fucked up. Too focused on what motherfuckers would think. Too focused on how, you know what I'm saying, it's just groovy for the set and all that old shit on Hoover, nigga. You know who you is on the set. Stomp, groove through on the dead homies. Do your thing.
No,
You know
that's
what I'm
real.
saying? If that's and another thing, the streets ain't for everybody. It's not. The streets not for everybody. This is not a place for everybody. This wasn't a place that was created for everybody to adapt to. Do y'all think God made everybody to adapt to the streets? Like, you fucking insane if you thought that. This is not a fucking place for everybody. And another thing, the niggas that's in it and trapped in it is trying to get the fuck out.
No, that's real shit.
Nigga, we trying to get the fuck out. On the dead homies, we trying to get out. So yeah, don't play crazy, cause we'll play. What's the movie? Trading Spaces. We'll trade spaces, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, cause the town been spicy, and we gonna end it, but I know the town been spicy here lately. I seen when they had that Juneteenth shooting that weekend, we had 15 shootings just that weekend.
Yeah, it was ugly. It was bad.
You know what I'm saying? And then right after that, it's been back to back shootings.
Back to back, back to back, back to back. You know, we know what we know when we know when we know.
I'm gonna try to get a sample or something of yours to add on here so they can get a little snippet. You know what I'm saying? A little something to
I
taste.
got I got some new shit for them too, so don't worry about it, y'all. I'm finna have something out
You know
there
what I'm
for
saying?
y'all over.
Yeah, so we gonna put that on this motherfucker, and then they gonna know where you ain't got no YouTube, huh?
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel.
Okay, I was about to say I'm gonna put your YouTube link and all that in the description. You know what I'm saying? Have them go check.
Yeah, I'ma send it to you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, we gonna. I want to promote that channel. We're gonna make sure we get them views up.
All right, for sure. I appreciate it, man. Y'all niggas know what time it is. Yeah. SK. Yeah. Okay. Squeeze K Dollar. SK Dollar on my mama. Northside Original, 54th block. You know what I'm saying? Tap in on my mama. I'm coming with the groovy dance moves. Next project, the first one, Mr. Groovy Dance Moves. I gotta hit y'all with that. Then I'm gonna hit y'all with that punching in on verse. Y'all get up with me though on verse.
You said K and never hit a block. No names. Popping like shooters and never send a shot. Why the fuck your mind keep popping and he ain't finna lock? All these niggas saying they gon' kill me but don't bust shots. Fuck niggas speaking on my name. Big shit. Running out the mall, bro, that shit lame. I'ma shoot a nigga before I run and that's on the gang. If I go broke, I'm suiting up and I'ma hit a stain. Check group, somebody left his brains on the dough. Took his life and then they left his chains on the floor. Me and Mad Max hitting stains, we was on the go. I missed my 10 milli stripping lanes at the cornerstone. You said